It is a recursive sequence that finds its next number in the pattern by adding up the two numbers before it. In 1225 AD, Emperor Frederick II held a contest and proposed a question about the breeding habits of rabbits. Leonardo Fibonacci came up with his sequence to win this contest.
The golden ratio is a special number found by dividing a line into two parts so that the longer part divided by the smaller part is also equal to the whole length divided by the longer part.
The whole side divided by the longer segment is approximately equal to the longer segment divided by the shorter segment. These side lengths are numbers in the Fibonacci sequence, and that's why it works.
When a number in the Fibonacci sequence is divided by the previous numbers, the quotient gets closer and closer to the golden ratio each time.
What are some of the more unique examples of the Fibonacci spiral in nature and or art?
Art, we can see all kinds of examples, well, in nature and in art. Lots of our seed patterns, we can see it. There are examples in nature, shells, conch shells, for instance. Pineapples, sunflowers, those are some examples that immediately come to mind. I know that we can find the golden ratio in architecture and in art. Both Donald Duck and Mathmagic Land is a fabulous source to see some of those. Yeah, there you go. That's a great example. Okay.
Why is it still relevant?
It's relevant because math can be beautiful, and because sometimes you can just get things that you don't expect. I mean, you're looking at this list of numbers, you're thinking, what can I possibly do with that? And yet we see it appear over and over and over again. It's kind of like a Pythagorean triple or a Pythagorean theorem. You know, all of a sudden you're sitting and you're solving a problem, and boom, a right triangle appears. And we see Fibonacci appear over and over and over again in nature, and it's just useful to recognize that it's there.
How is it used to solve problems in general?
In terms of recursion, that's a lovely example of what we can do with it. And the staircase problem is a problem that uses recursion and is similar to the Fibonacci. Understanding what a recursion problem is great, because recursion is really useful when you can see a pattern, but it's hard to write an explicit formula.